Pop idol, here we come there from the Niger starting 11. Quick high fives and fist pumps for all involved now then. Ibela Saturnin has rung the changes from their opening defeat against Mali. 4 changes from that lineup. First up, Jezreel Adome for Francois Bekale in goal. That one enforced after Bekale was sent off and therefore suspended for this game. 3 changes further forward as well. In midfield, Samaki Nze for Mbongui. There you see him, number 17. Also coming in, Randy Matuti for Floris Jave and Giovanni Mayulu for Hans Mbega. He should be tucking in just in behind the captain, Emmanuel Ovono. Will be spearheading the attack here tonight for Gabon in a game they really cannot afford to lose and really probably need to win. A quick look at the officials then for tonight. The men in black, Gamou Youssef from Algeria, the man with the whistle. His assistants on the lines, Adel Abane and Youssef Mahmoud. The 4th official, El Mabrouk Mohamed from Libya. Also got VAR, of course, in the house for this one. Mustafa Gorbal from Algeria in charge of that lot, with his assistant Hamza Nassiri from Morocco. Quick look at the Niger lineup then. Well, perhaps no surprise at all to see no changes from their opening draw against Egypt, despite a bunch of injuries apparently from that game. But the walking wounded have stood up to be counted for this one. Yan Naim, the goalkeeper, will be a busy man again tonight, you suspect. But how can the midfield do this evening? Sabo, Ismail and Moumouni, the midfield 3 for Niger. Can they get a foothold in the game? Maybe provide some ammunition for the likes of Abdul Bul Hassan up top. The Gabon fans know how it feels to win this tournament, and they've waited 12 years to have another pop at it. For Niger, well, it's their first experience at this level for this age group. Some stars for the future, perhaps. Just about ready now to get this game underway. Lovely evening here in Tangier. Warm, a little bit sticky. Perfect football conditions, and the pitch does look lovely. Despite the game between Egypt and Mali being played here earlier this evening. Egypt winning that one 1-0. To go top of the group. The only way that can be changed by the end of the night is if Niger win here and score 2 goals or more in the process. So we're underway then. Match day 2, Group B in the Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations. Gabon in their usual yellow and blue strip, kicking from right to left in this first half, and it's Niger quickly onto the attack down that left flank. Hassan penalised as he tried to win the ball back. It's him there, the number 17. How will Gabon react? That 3-1 loss to Mali in their opening game, well, they're straight onto the attack down the left-hand side. Wombo couldn't quite dig out across. Keeps the ball alive, though, for Gabon. And nice skills as well from Matuti, starting off on the left-hand side. of the attack for the Panthers. Of course, Gabon took a 3rd-minute lead in that opening game against Mali. It was going oh so well. Then keeper sent off on the stroke of half-time for handling outside the box. Well, they were already 2-1 down. And to be fair, Bakale, #1 choice keeper, had been not having a good game up to that point either. So Jezreel and the 2nd choice goalkeeper here, perhaps unintentional upgrade. Well won in the middle of the pitch there from Munze. Wins the free kick as well. Just bumped into the back by Moumouni, the Niger captain tonight. Also wonder how the heroics of the game against Egypt will sit with the Niger team. Will it give them inspiration for this one, or will they still be tight? But this is lovely footwork and a little nudge on the edge of the area. I'm sure VAR will have a look at this. It did look like the contact was outside the box. There will be a check. Yeah, definitely just outside the box. This is a dangerous position now for Niger. Gabon will have options over the ball here. Looks like the option they're taking is Michel Mbula, the centre-back. Plays his football in Moldova with Dinamo Auto. 2-man wall, despite the angle. Now just going to be a cross or maybe a shot. 5-6 men in and around the area for Gabon, hoping for a good delivery here. It's all rather well behaved in the in and around the penalty spot at the moment. Finally the whistle, and it's a shot straight into the wall. Well, somehow Gabon emerge with the ball. Mumbo dispossessed down in the far near corner. The throw will go Niger's way. Well, Coach Saturnin for Gabon in your picture there recognises that this is a young squad. A lot of the players 18, 19, 20 years of age maximum, not many going above that. This is not necessarily a team to build to win now, but it's a team to win in the future. In fact, a lot of these players, I think, would still be eligible for the next edition of this tournament in 4 years' time. For that matter, it's also true for a good half of the Niger squad as well. Players time to get used to playing with each other, becoming a more coherent unit. But they've given the ball away at the back here. Gabon and Niger on the attack, but the shot is badly scuffed by Keru. It all opened up for a moment for Niger. They're just a bit hasty with the right-footed shot. Ibrahim Yahaha, Niger coach, I think Could be encouraged by the start his team have made so far. They lacked quality in the final third against Egypt. Will they find a bit more space and perhaps a little creative spark against Gabon this evening? Raking crossfield ball. Matuti couldn't quite get in there, one of the 4 new faces in the starting lineup. As a reminder, after the keeper was sent off, Gabon had made all 5 of their substitutions by the 46th minute. By the start of the second half, rather, in that opening game against Mali. They were still making chances as well, despite being a man down. A bit puzzled that there's a whistle going against him on that one. I think I can agree with him as well. Now again it opens up. Oh, this is looking really good for Cairo, and he draws a great save. Here's the rebound. Fantastic last-ditch tackle coming in. That was Nzé, the midfielder, tracking back. Got Niger making the better chances in the opening moments of this match day 2 encounter in Group B. Cairo again getting between centre-back and full-back, finding space. That was a good save. Jezreel had a pretty busy second half against Mali. There's the shot from Cairo. It was a good height for the keeper, to be fair. Now another opportunity knocks. 5 men in the area, another one by the D. Abdelrahim is going to take this one for Lemenas. Players just been warned against any shenanigans while trying to mark their man. It's pretty much man-to-man in there. Good ball in. Headed away. The pressure still on the Gabonese. Up a snapshot from Danja. Goes horribly wide. Seemed to have a bit of time and space to do a little bit better than that. Ball headed away. Gabon struggling really to even get possession at the moment. What a foul there, Samake Nzé. Just fouled a few yards outside his own area. Oh, his opposite number, Bul Hassan. In sloppy touches, but they get away with it, Gabon. And now Ngunga on the rampage down the right-hand side. No foul given. The ball eventually goes out for a goal kick. Not happening for the Panthers at the moment. Niger definitely looking like the better team so far. fans in the stands here. Building up from the back. Yeah, really. To find their feet. 12 minutes in. Plenty of time yet, of course. Goes against Michel Mbula, followed Bull Hassan. Deep to deny space, but couldn't resist having a bit of a nibble from behind. That's always going to be given as a foul. Looking for the runner, flicked on. Pace on the right-hand side. Good attempt to hook the ball back in by Abune. Does win. First corner of the game for Gabon. Well, they haven't done much in open play so far, Gabon. What can they do from a set piece instead? Five men in and around the box for this one. Difficult to win the ball in the air when there's only 5 against 9 defenders. They do still have the ball though, Gabon. Not enough on that attempted cross. The attempted volley though was interesting. Well, not dealt with by Mbula. Niger could keep the attack going here. Plenty of men up. Lots of ambition being shown by Ibrahim Yahaha's side so far. And when they get the chance, they are flooding forwards. Plenty of bodies up there. Danger. Just being penalised for a slightly late one on Mombo. Looking for the pace down that right-hand side of Abune once again. Throw goes against the Gabonese winger. Well, that looks a bit like a shove in the back, but nothing given by the officials, and Niger maybe with a chance to go on the attack again here. Danger puts the ball back inside, but Sabo just couldn't take that ball in his stride. You can see some of the locals adding a bit of colour to the sound tapestry of this game. Starting to string a few passes together here, but it all breaks down as they approach the final third. against AFCONU. Gabonese captain. The coach thought it was a dive. Well, I mean, it's a genuine effort to get the ball, but he has trodden on the toes of Musa Ismail. There has AFCONU. Already got a yellow card in the first game. Needs to be careful. He's going to get into a card trouble and pick up a suspension. The maximum of 5 games, you only pick up suspension after 3 yellow cards, so shouldn't really be a problem, except for the most combative of midfielders, perhaps. Oh, lovely skills from Danja. Oh, he picks out a man on the edge of the area. Oh, this is a glorious chance, and Niger have taken the lead. Well, the whistle goes, the offside flag is up. I'm sure VAR will have a double check of this. It's a beautifully worked move, and Abdul Khair put it away beautifully. Let's have another look. Well, that's tight. Very tight. Well, I think the linesman has got that one absolutely bang on right. Shouldn't take too long for VAR to confirm. Must say, it'd be no less than Niger deserve if they were to take the lead, but that replay did appear to show Khair being, well, not clearly offside, but certainly a little bit offside. Always good to see the officials get one of those calls right. Not easy making that sort of call in real time with no replays. Now they've given the ball away, Niger. Again, touch letting them down, and then there's a foul by Khair, who may still be a little bit frustrated by his goal being chalked off. You see quite clearly. Half a body off. It's not even close by VAR standards. Ooh, that's a late one coming in from Nze. And the referee's going to go back to that one. There might even be a first yellow card of the game. Trailing leg caught him. There is a yellow card for Nze. The CF Ghana midfielder. Defended easily enough. That's a poor touch from Ngunga. Stad Manji, fall back. Bulasan rather helps Gabon out with his own poor first touch, letting the ball go out for a Gabon throw. Been asked not to cheat too far down the line. And the foul there as Mula tried to bring the ball out from the back. play from Matuti. First really good attack for Gabon, and that's just been razzed over the bar by Abune. They worked that one well, the Panthers. All started really with some lovely play from Randy Matuti. As they then spread the ball out to the right-hand side. The foul there goes against Mbula. Might be space in behind him as well, but he does well to turn on the afterburners and get back to do his defensive duties. Slightly frustrated look on the coach of the Panthers, Ibela Saturnin. Mbula just lets the ball run out of play. Midway through the first half, Gabon 0, Niger 0. Abdul Keru did have the ball in the back of the net for Niger. To be fair, they have been the better team in the opening 20 or so minutes, but the goal was rightly adjudged to have been offside. Now a chance to come forward. Abune trick his way past. Does win a throw though. Just sense that Gabon is starting to see a bit more of the ball now in the attacking third. So it hasn't quite come together for them. Certainly haven't had quite the rocket start that they had against Mali. Again, having to come across. Centre-back position. They won the ball higher at the pitch this time, Gabon. Mavono couldn't quite accelerate quickly enough. That's a cunning ball across the back of the defence. Well defended in the end by Ngunga. He's gone down. He went down quite a long time after any impact, and he went down in instalments as well. He's played his man onside. Slight contact, but not sure enough contact to justify his reaction. Which was the Gabon chance earlier. Really struck it well, Abune, but it's always rising. The end of, well, certainly the best move Gabon have produced in this match so far. What's this about? Having a chat with the Niger goalkeeper. forwards here. Munyeng, haven't seen much of him in an attacking sense so far. It's a nice little touch from AFCONU, keeps the ball in play just about, but didn't have enough support players around him. Niger emerged with the ball, and that's a searching crossfield ball, looking for the run of Keru. It's been very dangerous in the opening half an hour of this game. That's better though. Mayulu feeds the ball to AFCONU. That's he may have got the ball, but he's gone through the player to get it. As Gibrilla. That's the second yellow card of the game already. Not even half an hour in. Oh, he scissored him as well. Slightly off his feet. Well, I've seen red cards given for those sort of challenges in the past. I think that was more of an orange. It's quite bad enough for the red card, but still. Opportunity knocks here for Gabon. Looks like Mbula fancies taking it again. Did a free kick earlier, which he put straight into the wall, having mishit it. We've got 5 men lined up on the edge of the area, and I have to be honest, I'm not quite sure if that was a shot or not. From Samaki and Zay. I think it was a shot. Nearing the half-hour mark, still Gabon 0, Niger 0. At the back from Gabon, and that opens up now the opportunity to hit on the counter-attack. Good 4-in-1 run from Ngunga. Support on the outside. Gives the overlap as well. That's hat behind for a corner by Gibrilla. Corner count starting to tot up here for Gabon. 6 players in and around the area to aim at. Goes into the front post, headed away. There'll be another chance here to get the ball back into the area. Goes to the byline, cuts the ball back. Cuts out at the near post. Keru does well to win the ball, but then half trips over it. Gabon with a chance to keep the pressure on this Niger defence. Abdelrahim didn't need to play that ball over the top. He could have just let it go out of play. Gets away with it though, and eventually puts the ball out up near the halfway line. Gabon for the first time really in the game. I was about to say caps in the Niger third of the pitch, but then Mayulu just puts the ball out of play. Somehow, Angel won a free kick there. Not convinced there was a whole lot of contact there, but the free kick goes into the area. It's been flicked on for a corner off the head of Samaki and Zay. Saba, the Hammarby midfielder based in Sweden, goes across to take this one. It'll be an in-swinger, 6 men to aim at. He's gone short to Keiru. Tries to turn this man, wins another corner. And one of the Gabon players has gone down. Looks like it's Jean-Claude Ngunga. Hit him in a fairly private spot. Small delay while he tries to get himself back on his feet. It's not always so easy. Gunga won't be part of the defensive effort for this corner. Gabon, momentarily at least, down to 10 men. They'll have to wait to be invited back onto the pitch by the referee. This time in swinging to the near post, headed away by Abune. Picked up on the run by Matuti. Shot from distance, but it's gone well over the bar. So well played from Randy Matuti from FC Libreville back in Gabon. The end product wasn't quite there. Very much been the case for Gabon so far when they have had the ball. They started off a bit jittery, being put under pressure time and time again by Niger. They've grown into the game, but still lacking a little bit of quality in the final third at the moment. Plenty of time to put that right. Tuti again on the run. Put out by Jabria. Play again on the edge of the area, but Abune dispossessed. Gabon win the ball again high up the pitch. Gunga had to work hard there, but couldn't quite bend that one round the corner for Abune. To go before half-time. Still 0-0 here in Tangier. Starting off very much the better side. Gabon coming back into it still, apart from a disallowed strike for offside from Abdul Keiru. Not a lot for either goalkeeper to really worry about. Long ball looking for Avono. Does manage to find a teammate, but he's been absolutely flattened. What's going on here? Looks like that was a quick reaction from the Niger players to try and make sure he was on his side and not lying on his back. Definite concern from both sets of players here. Gabon striker. Oh, it's a clash of heads, and he's gone out cold there, Avono. It's a knockout. So we're going to have a change sooner than Niger TotalEnergies would have liked, the Gabon coach. Still not much in the way of movement for Manuel Avono. finalise his trade with FC Torpedo in Belarus. Classily put away the penalty in the 3rd minute of their opening game against Mali. Did their captain, AFCONU, I think his second game of this tournament, maybe cut short here. Tell if he was actually knocked out. The contact was to the side of the jaw. The doctors will have a look at him. There should be some sort of check for any possible concussion before he goes back on the pitch. For the moment, Gabon having to do without their captain and striker. Out. The Niger goal kick. Looks like AFCONU is going to be back with us sooner than we thought. So certainly, if he wasn't knocked out, it's just a question of a concussion check. Checking for the eyes, checking the reactions, which I'm sure is what the doctors were doing while he was on the floor. Before being walked off, under his own steam, by the way, not in a stretcher. Long ball, looking for Kairu. Kairu battling hard there, but doesn't get the better of Ngunga this time. He had an opportunity on the edge of the area, but leaning back, and that's gone very high over the bar. Abdul Mamouni just saw a little bit of space opening up. You could see, though, the body shape leaning back on that one. Always going to go over the bar, even if it was on target. 5 minutes to go before the break. AFCONU doesn't win that one in the air. Might be a bit more tentative, I think. Challenging in the air, certainly for the next few minutes anyway. It's a good tackle in midfield. AFCONU does win that one in the air, doesn't win the second one though. Or instead falls to Mombo. It's Mombo again, the left back, number 12. Not the best of passes. Gabon do get the throw. Nice turn from Matuti. Still Matuti on the overlap. Thrashed away by the Niger defence. What, 3-4 Gabon players up in that attack. Rebound just fell between two of them. Oh, scruffy. Gabon do get the ball on the edge of the area, but Tuti just being a little bit too cunning there. A bit of a 50-50 really. They had a hold of each other's shirts. Oh, now this is dangerous. 5 men up here. They want the ball high up the pitch. They're flooding forward. There were too many of them up there. Too many cooks spoiling the broth, I think. The Niger. Two men made the same run to the left. Abdul Kairu didn't get the pass he wanted. defending. Niger. It's going to be a free kick for that foul on Munieng. It's bang central, but quite a long way out. May not prevent Gabon having a go direct here. Don't like to see that hand on the shoulder and the player goes down holding his face. Nice ball in, and the keeper didn't make it. It's back in again, and there's a great save in the second attempt from the keeper, and then headed off the line. Well, that's the closest Gabon have come to a goal. Yeah, Nay did well in the end. Flapped at the first cross, very good save for the second. And headed off the line by Masoudi. They have a VAR check. Oh, chipped into the near post, but no one was really alert to that one. Now we will have a little stop. Now what is the VAR check for? Well, the replays were not exactly illuminating. Didn't appear to be anything there for Gabon. A little goalmouth scramble. The last minute of the first half. Still 0-0 here in Tangiers. It's been a good game though. Niger have been very much in it. Started off definitely as a better team. Gabon have improved as the half has gone on. There may just be another chance here for Niger in the final moments of this first half. The ball is just allowed to run out of play. Minutes of added time. We did have the injury sign out for Emmanuel Lavono. Team make a telling move here in first half stoppage time. Long ball forward, flicked on from the shoulder, I think, really, of Bul Hassan. The offside flag goes up. It's hard to see how the draw would really do either team any good. They need to win a game, and certainly looking at the opening round of fixtures, and you'd have to think that Egypt and Mali, who faced off earlier today, are arguably the two strongest teams in this group. For both of these teams, their best chance for a winner is against each other. And whoever does win this game puts them right into the conversation going into the final round of matches on Saturday in this group. Let's see Gabon take on defending champions Egypt here in Tangiers, while Niger take on Mali down at the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat. finish from Musa Ismail. Like it had stayed in play, but actually curved out and came back in. It's over the top, and it's not been dealt with by the defence. Wilson Fauster went for that, missed it. Fortunately for him, though, Abdul Kairu didn't quite time his run right either. It's a nice forward ball. And now there's maybe a little bit of space here for Gabon, but late challenge coming in and a chance in the final seconds to be the last action of this first half. Free kick for Gabon. Too wide to have a shot. Not really sure why the keeper would want a wall, even a one-man wall from there. Chipped into the near post, and the bicycle kick hits Matuti. I think there might have been a handball in there somewhere. Nice delivery. Great effort on the volley. That is the last meaningful action of the first half here in Tangier. It's Gabon 0, Niger 0. Niger did find the net through Abdul Kairu early in the first half, but that was ruled off for offside. Since then, Gabon have grown into the game. It's pretty even so far, though. Everything to play for in the second half. And if either team can eke out a win here, it's a huge step towards the semi-finals of this tournament. However, at the break here in Tangiers, it's Gabon 0, Niger 0.
Quartz EV Fluid, our latest innovation to ensure optimal temperature for your battery. Quartz by TotalEnergies, 70 years of innovation in lubricants for all types of engines.
So have a look then at the statistics from that first half. Gabon edging possession in the end, but I'm sure if we took a snapshot of that after 15 minutes, it would have been heavily in Niger's favour. 8 goal attempts as well from Gabon, but a lot of those from distance. Certainly not a lot for Yang Name, the Niger goalkeeper, to worry about in that first half. Yellow card apiece for Samaki Nse and Ibrahim Jibria. It's been, as you see there, it's one of those occasions where the statistics really do tell the story. It has been a very even first half. All to play for in the second. So match day 2 in Group B of the 2023 Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations saw 2011 champions Gabon take on tournament debutants Niger in Tangier. Honestly, in the opening 15 or 20 or so minutes, Niger very much the better team, despite an occasional effort at goal. Good save here from Jezreel Andon, the replacement Gabon keeper after Francois Bakal was sent off in their opener against Mali. They did have the ball in the net as well, Niger. Midway through the first half, a slick move that, but Abdul Kairu saw his effort ruled out for offside. Jeremy Obune here tried to reply in kind, but saw his shot go just over the bar. Gabon certainly improved as the half went on, but still just lacking a bit of incision in the final third, struggling to make Yan Naim work hard between the sticks for Niger. Despite a couple of flutters there from Jezreel Andon, from Yan Naim, Gabon still unable to find the target. And so we go into the break, but all square. Gabon 0, Niger 0.
Quartz EV Fluid, our latest innovation to ensure optimal temperature for your battery. Quartz by TotalEnergies, 70 years of innovation in lubricants for all types of engines.
Welcome back to Tangier then. It's match day 2 in Group B of the 2023 Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations. It's Gabon 0, Niger 0 at half-time. Niger very much dominating the opening 15-20 minutes or so. Gabon working very hard to get back into the game. No one could quite break the deadlock just as yet, though Abdul Kairu did find the net for Niger, but that was chalked off offside. It was a tight decision, but a correct one from the officials, as confirmed by VAR. And this a game, really, whoever wins this is in prime position to challenge Mali and Egypt for a place in the semi-finals. Now, no substitutions have been made as far as we are aware. Doesn't look like the fourth official has got the board out for any reason, so looks like both teams unchanged for the start of the second half at least. 5 substitutes allowed, of course, per side. I'm sure we'll see most, if not all, of those during the second half. Linesmen have done their net checks. And Kamou Youssef, our referee, is about to get us underway. In fact, we do have a change at half-time. So Giovanni Mayulu, who was pretty quiet in that first half, being replaced by Andre Yordiella, an 18-year-old midfielder from Manga Sports. As the second half gets underway here, Niger all in white, kicking from right to left in this second half. Well, how will that change affect Gabon in this game? That's a nice ball through to start with. A little bit of space over on that side. Here's the new man, Ella, who seems to have popped out over onto the right-hand side, at least for the moment. I do wonder, actually, if Jeremy Obune, the number 7, might move into a more central position. He's probably Gabon's brightest player in that first half. And Ngunga wins a corner for Gabon. Swinging corner coming up, 4 men in the area, a couple more hanging around the edge of the D. Flicks away, falls to a Gabon foot, but the shot well blocked by Danja. Whipped in again, cleared by Jabria. Danja tried to wriggle his way out of trouble. The number 7's on both sides, actually. Had a good first half. A nice effort to try and just feed that one in to the edge of the area. Strong defending, preventing the run. Good to see Abono back on his feet after a clash of heads in that first half. Left him on the ground. defence under pressure there. Gabon coach under pressure as well after losing the opener 3-1 against Mali. It opens up on the edge of the area, but Amadou Sabo just couldn't wrap his foot around it or keep it down. It was the right idea. I wonder which coach is going to blink first and really go for the win here. Surely they're not going to play out a draw. Surely one, or if not both teams, are going to go for it here. Their best chance to win a game, to try and secure a place in the semi-finals. Certainly Gabon need something. Their next game is against Egypt, the defending champions, who have looked very good so far. Okay, they're not scoring bucket load of goals, but they are looking technically very accomplished. Well, the ball lost by Matuti. Opportunity knocks here. It opened up just for a moment, but keeper did well getting off his line, getting there before Abdelkairou. He stayed down as well as Jezrelendo. Offside as well. A small amount of contact there, rather being milked by the goalkeeper. Now space opens up on this near side for Ngunga, the right back. It's combined well with Abune. A number of occasions so far in the game. They've done well to win the ball higher up the pitch this time. That was Nze. Attempted crossfield ball from Matuti. So snuffed out, a lovely turn by Boul Hassan. The whistle goes. They won't get the ball back. Sound ball apparently. We're going to have a yellow card here. Challenge over on the far side of the pitch. Matuti, I think, is the man who's gone down. Use of an elbow, I think he's saying, from Salif Fudanja. Or was it Koulibaly cheek? Koulibaly cheek. Right back. Graphic there, that's the number 2 for Gabon. His name came up, who was most definitely not the person booked. That was Wilson Fauster, Gabon centre-back. Rather than Koulibaly Chik, who really was booked, who was the right-back for Niger. Not a lot of space in midfield. The whistle goes yet again. Looking for the run, but too much on it. Goes easily out of play for a goal kick. Niger coach ahead of the game was saying that Gabon, very dangerous. He still considered them challengers for the title. Despite losing their opener, pointed towards Argentina's experience at the recent World Cup at the end of last year, where they lost their opener and went on to lift the title, ending Lionel Messi's search for the one title that he was missing from his palmares. Gunga, can he bring that one in? No, he can't. Just a little bit too much on that pass from Abune. Opportunity knocks here though for Niger. Keiru in behind for the moment. Checks back, looks for support. Abdurrahim. All the way back now. Niger, and then they give the ball away needlessly. Second bite of the cherry for Lindsay in midfield. Still couldn't find the pass to Lunyang. And Niger have the ball again. Space on the far side, but couldn't quite get the head on it before the ball went out of play. The ball clearly out before Koulibaly could head it back to a teammate. Strong play from Boulassane. Winning his fair share in the air is the Niger centre forward, but not getting a huge amount of support around him. Needs someone a little bit closer. Amadou Sabo, for example, needs to be able to push up a bit more from midfield. Try and provide the link. The shot comes in from distance from Michel Mboula, but that was never really threatening the goal or the goalkeeper. Saw them have a go, a free kick in the first half, which went straight into the wall. Shove in the back, Mungunga. Played for the foul and got it. Opportunity now for Niger, attacking down the right-hand side. It looks like Mboula got across just in time. And then some canny play. Just made sure of a little bit of contact. Not much, has to be said. Trying to speed things up, but just need to do the basics well at the moment. And now it's Keiru combining well, and he's been given the penalty. The challenge came in on Abdurrahim, the fullback, on the overlap, and the referee is pointed to the penalty spot just before the hour mark here in Tangiers. challenge came in from Mbula. Just lost his balance, clumsy. Absolutely no reason to go in there for Mbula. The player is going away from goal. He's just charged in. Well, the Gabon coach said he would forgive some mistakes from what is a very young under-23 squad. But that is just shooting yourself in the foot. So, 59th minute. An opportunity for Niger to score their first ever goal at an under-23 Africa Cup of Nations. TotalEnergies. The Gabon keeper tasked with stopping this penalty. It's the captain, Abdul Mamouni, who's stepping up for this. The FC Sheriff midfielder plying his trade in Moldova. The referee just fussing over the rules and regulations for the rest of the players. I better say that's a particularly short runner from Mamouni. So Mamouni against Andong. Mamouni, right-footed, superb penalty. Niger into the lead here. On the hour mark. And it's the captain. Let's put the Menace into the lead. Beautifully taken spot kick, by the way. Keeper went the right way, but he wasn't stopping that one. Right in the lower corner. Great spot kick. Cool, calm, and collected. And Niger now in the lead. Gabon. Well, if they lose Gabon, they will be out of the tournament with a game to spare. Quickly on the attack, and the keeper couldn't hold that cross. And the second cross goes straight out for a goal kick from Ngunga. So as things stand, Niger and Egypt would be top of the group on 4 points apiece and a +1 goal difference, with Mali 1 point behind on 3 after their beating of Gabon on the opening match day. That would make Niger against Mali a huge game, a draw there for Niger, and they'd be through to the semi-finals. 1 game away, or sorry, 2 games away potentially. 1 or 2 games away from a possible place in the Olympics. I don't think many people would have guessed that at the start of the tournament. What have Gabon got up their sleeve now? 1 substitution already being made by coach Saturnin. More options available on the bench. Miscommunication midfield, giving the ball away cheaply. Gabon. Spaces will start to open up now for Niger on the counter-attack as Gabon need to press further forward. There's a lovely flighted ball in, but it's a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. He guessed the right way on the penalty, did TotalEnergies, but the quality of the spot kick just too good. stay down here. It's Gunga. I don't think his teammates will be too happy with Gunga there. They had a chance to go on the counter-attack and he stayed down and the referee blew his whistle. There's nothing there either. What a waste. Diagonal ball onto the edge of the area. Matuti picks up the pieces, still Matuti. He's been one of their brightest sparks as the number 6 for Gabon, but ran into too much traffic. Goal looks like it's given Niger a little boost of energy. They're absolutely buzzing around now on the attack down the right-hand side. Yet again, it's Danger. Goes back instead. The ball rather given away by Cheik. Gabon need to get their act together and fast here. They've got about 30 minutes or so which to get back into this game. Certainly it's a loss and they are definitely out of the tournament. Even a draw could leave them in dire straits. A lovely play from Cairo, been the pick of the bunch so far for Niger. Sambo eventually wafting a shot over the bar. Nice play on the right-hand side. This is opened up for a moment. Oh, and Matuti just put that wide. It was great effort on this near side to dig out the cross from Andreella. Then Matuti couldn't quite wrap his foot round it. Enough to test the goalkeeper. Getting closer though, Gabon. See just how close here. Oh, not as close as I thought. Approaching the midway mark of this second half. Niger now in the lead thanks to an Abdul Mamouni penalty. And on the attack here through Abdul Cairo, who is felled by Roy Munyang. Really quite surprised that's not a yellow card actually. It was sliding out of control. But now, opportunity knocks for Gabon. Ball well picked up by Avono. Finds space on this near side, just the number 10. Tries to drive it across goal. Claims for a penalty, nothing given. Nice turn. Bull Hassan. He's worked the defence quite well. That's some heavy strapping on the right knee of Wilson Fauster there. Minutes plus stoppages to go. You have to think that a second goal would wrap things up nicely for Niger, but they've got to be careful of Gabon on the counter-attack. Here's AFCONU. Rather, Ella tries to whip it across to find Matuti. Eventually he does. And the throw goes Gabon's way. Ball in. Well defended though by Niger, showing good discipline at the back, keeping their shape. That's a bit of a clattering though from Abdullah Boulassane. Roy Munyeng. Tangle of legs really, nothing much more. Changes coming up then. There's Jeremy Ayono prepares to take to the pitch, based in France at US Boulogne, based up in the northwest of the country, up near the Channel Tunnel that gives you the opportunity to go across to the UK. Just a matter of minutes. I think it's going to be an attacking substitution. Although, we don't know, actually more of a right back. I wonder if that's going to be a reshuffle of shape for Gabon. Maybe going to a back three. Push the full-backs up into midfield. See the statistics haven't really changed much so far in this second half. Fairly even. But now Gabon do come forward. Ella twisting and turning. Eventually bumped off. It wasn't strong enough, and Niger, as the game starts to stretch in the last 20 minutes, starting to find space. And here's Cairo. And it's still Cairo. He avoided the challenge, but he didn't quite manage to find space for the shot, but he's managed to get past another player, and then the header comes in from Boulassane, and he completely mistimed it. Before the corner, we're going to have a couple of changes. Jean-Claude Ngunga is going to be replaced by Jeremy Ayono. So a right back for a right back, and now Floris Javre. He plays out on the left, or maybe it's a support striker. And a bit of surprise there to see Abune. Jeremy Abune coming off. Changes too. As Salifou Zanja comes off for Sadou Mohamed. And Abdul Boulassane looks absolutely spent. He's been replaced here by Mahamadou Moubarek. players based back in Niger. Long ball over the top, well one in the air. Gabon, you can see now, committing numbers forward. Hasn't really clicked for them though as yet. He can't put the ball down there. He's miles offside. Here's the substitute Floris Schaaf. And the cross goes straight into the arms of the keeper. Collapses gratefully onto the ball. Niger now getting to the point where they really just want to run down the clock. That's a clumsy challenge from Mubarak. The knee into the back of Munyang's knee. That's going to hurt. The earlier move about 5 minutes ago nearly saw Abdul Kairu make space, and then, well, Boulasan, I think it was just moments before Boulasan was substituted, the number 17. He looked tired. He looked tired as he tried to get on the end of this as well. Just didn't really get off the ground at all. Is going to be okay to come back on. Bit of a slip from Mbula as he took the free kick. Munyang still waiting to be asked back on by the referee. Should normally have been asked back on by now. The referee's forgotten about him. Better play from Gabon, but then the cross comes in. It was not particularly well hit. They do get a corner out of it. It's an opportunity to try and build the pressure on this young Niger team. Still only 5 players in and around the area. Surprised Gabon not putting more assets up into the box for this one, but it's been missed by the goalkeeper. He came for it, missed the punch. Not the first time we've seen him uncertain under the high ball. Name. And Mubarak wins himself a free kick. Challenge coming in from Michel Mbula. Look at this, ball comes in, you think the keeper's going to catch it. But the same way, he didn't try and catch that one. It was straight at him, not particularly hard. And there's the problem. If you try and punch it, you get it slightly wrong. He said it's so bad, he's actually punched it onto his own foot. Well, they're going to claim for something, anything. Not sure if there's anything there. VAR will find it. VAR is checking. And decides there's nothing to get upset about. So 12 minutes plus stoppages to go. Niger still leading by a goal to nil. Gabon still struggling to work the goalkeeper. That's not the first time we've seen him flap it across. That gives Gabon a clue as to what they need to do next. They stream forwards now. Down the left-hand side, but, well, Randy Matuti, who's been a bright spark for Gabon, just got in a bit of a tangle there. It's not helping Gabon's case here. The referee is blowing his whistle quite a lot. There hasn't been so much of a flow to this game. The long ball comes in, the keeper comes for it, and he's very lucky there. Came for it, not sure if he was trying to punch it or catch it. Didn't really get any contact, and as he came down, I think he's half landed on Mubarak on his way down, and also managed to get a chunk of the ball as well. Oh, look at this. Ball comes in, comes for it, gets nowhere near it. And trips over Mubarak, who was already down, in fact. Well, Mubarak, I mean, there is slight contact with the arm, but surely not enough to be rolling around on the floor. Niger fans finding a few smiles for the camera now. Their team a goal up with 10 minutes to go. Long ball, it's pretty aimless, to be honest. Not been any real shape to Gabon's play. Long diagonal ball though finds Matuti. Mubarak's back on the pitch. And the pressing is good. Matuti on the turn, but puts it high and wide. Lovely first touch. Only one thing on Matuti's mind. Flicked on. And Niger still, perhaps naively, they've got 4 men up there. What they're trying to avoid is being hemmed into their own third of the pitch and just under a barrage of pressure. Best way to fight against that is to go back on the attack, and unlucky. That went out for a goal kick. It's good though to see some ambition from a team that's already leading. Albeit it was from a set piece. Here against Gabon, but Verno has a very little service, the captain, up front. And they've been given the ball away cheaply here. Opportunity knocks for Gabon. Lovely slaloming run from Munieng. Eventually finds Matuti. Eventually hustled out of it, and now there's an opportunity for Niger on the counter-attack, but the ball isn't released early enough. Now Gabon have numbers back, and they go all the way back to the goalkeeper. That's the first time we've seen that, and I think a clue that the Niger players know exactly what's at stake in the last minutes of this match. Moon has gone down. Somebody touched his shoulder. There's no time for lying on the ground injured for the Gabon players now. If the result stays like this, they will be out of the competition with both Egypt and Niger on 4 points. There will be no way that Gabon can catch them up in the final game with only 3 points available. Now a free kick over on the far side. Some defending to be done here. We're going to have a change, and MD2 has been pretty quiet, the Hammerby midfielder. He's going to be replaced by Abdul Rashid. 21 years of age, who already has experience in the CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup with his team Nigelec, who are real giants of Niger football. As the cross comes in, and it's straight into the side netting. The keeper happy to see that just go out of play. Nice play from Ayono. Still going, Ayono. Manages to get the ball to Jav. And then given away by Avono. Too passive in possession, the number 10. Kairu twists, turns, keeps possession. Smart play from the number 9. Niger doing well to keep the ball there, but eventually hustled out of it with 5 minutes to play. Niger player down, looks like it could be a bit of cramp. Yeah, you can see it there. Oh, shaking it up in the stands. Shaking it up on the pitch as well. So, last 2 changes about to happen for Gabon. A final desperate roll of the dice from Ibela Saturnin. It's Musa Ishmael. He's been stretched off. He'll, I'm sure, pop back up onto the pitch any moment now. We're going to have those substitutions. Well, Randy Matuti has been a handful, but his race is run. He's replaced by Owen and Corey.
Number 22,
And Andre Alla, who came on at half-time, has already been hooked as well. Replaced by Ulrich Eneme Ella. Plays for the Angers in France, former French youth international. Jav. Jiving, but losing the ball to Kairu. Kairu again bursts onto the scene, cuts the ball back. Great opportunity this for Niger to make it 2. But it's blocked, and the shot comes in, deflects wide for a corner. Oh, Mamoudi thought he might grab a second. Referee replay. cut away just before the shot. Ismail Musa makes way. Philippe Bouet replaces him. Some fresh legs then in midfield. The shot comes in, deflected away by Mbula. Now maybe an opportunity. Mombo. They still can't put things together, Gabon. Just a couple of minutes plus stoppages. It's not a huge amount of stoppages in this second half either, really. It looks like Group B is going to be down to just 3 teams going into the final match day. This ball is hooked over the top, looking for the run of Cairo. Cairo tries to cut back inside, but it's hustled off of the ball. Jeremy Ayono, slightly fresher man, the second half substitute. Niger, well, I was about to say Niger keeping the ball quite comfortably before miscontrol from Abdelrahim, who won the penalty, which is what so far separates the two sides. Looking for Cairo, just bounces out to play. Well, some tired-looking bodies out there. Remember, the game's coming thick and fast in this competition every 3 days. In what are hot and humid conditions. Chipped forward, miscontrolled by Ayono. There are 5 minutes left there for Gabon to save their tournament. If Gabon, a reminder, if Gabon cannot score in these 5 minutes of injury time, they are out of the competition. Well, the captain, Manuel Avono, looks frustrated there up top, gesticulating towards his teammates. He wants some sort of service. He's had virtually nothing. The Gabon captain. Nice turn in his own area. Mombo. Then the pass out. Not up to the same standard, and that's been pretty much the story of Gabon's night so far. Some great moments, but haven't really functioned as a team here. The game quickly gets underway. Gabon can't afford to waste any time at all. Defensive header goes across goal, picked up by Nkori. Still no way through for Gabon. And again, losing the ball in midfield, hacks away. Anywhere will do now. Well, the 2011 champions waited 12 years for their return to this competition. They've returned with a whimper, not with a bang. 2 losses out of 2 so far. Enough put them out of the tournament. Well played from Ayono, but time is something he doesn't have here. Chipped into the area, headed away at the far post. Eventually put out a play by Cairo, who's coming back to do his defensive duties. It's a man of the match performance if ever I've seen one. And again, the ball breaks Niger's way, and Gabon have got plenty of players forward here. Mubarak tries to turn. Hasn't done enough to win the man of the match in this game. It's gone to Abdul Mamouni, the Niger captain, put away the winning penalty, or what looks like being the winning penalty. Keeping the ball, they got 1 minute left now. Nice bit of interplay on the edge of the area, but eventually just running into a knot of players. And now, opportunity for Niger. If the ball can get through to Cairo, it can get through to Cairo. One defender to beat, cuts inside. Brings more players into it, gets the ball back again, Cairo, and slows things down. Very sensible, clever play. Put out for a Niger throw, which I suspect will not be taken particularly quickly. Mubarak wins a corner as well. I think that's pretty much going to be it for Gabon. The Panthers have been declawed in this game. They just haven't really looked dangerous. Niger, though, have been organised, disciplined, and they've shown skill when they've needed it as well. And Niger have won. Gabon are out of the under-23 Africa Cup of Nations. 2 games, 2 losses for the 2011 champions on their return to this competition. An Abdul Mamouni penalty on the hour mark, enough to separate these 2 sides. Puts Niger joint top of the table with Egypt going into the final match day coming up on Saturday, with Mali 1 point in behind. And it's Mali who Niger will face in that final round of matches, knowing that if they can avoid defeat there, they will be through to the semi-finals. Meanwhile, Gabon will go into their final game with defending champions Egypt already out of the competition. How will they react to that? Will they go out with a bang? Will they go out with a whimper? Well, we'll find out in 3 days' time. Niger fans celebrate their first ever win at this level. Gabon players look dejected. They've still got to play another game, already knowing they've been dumped out of the competition. That cannot be an easy place to be. It's all too much for Samake Nze. Being consoled by teammates and coaching staff. And the travelling knot of Niger fans will be celebrating, I think, hard into the night here in Morocco. Sort of look like they're celebrating already. So there are the final match stats. The total attempts actually quite even in the end. The possession, well, 55-45, didn't really change in the second half. The passing accuracy dropped slightly for Niger, but they were playing slightly longer ball on the counter-attack in the second half as Gabon pressed men forward. 47 fouls in that game, that's far too many really. It wasn't a violent game at all. So after Egypt's win against Mali, Niger's win against Gabon, Egypt and Niger joint top of the table, both on 4 points, both with a goal difference of +1, both having scored a single goal. Mali 1 point behind those two. There we see the full list of results from match day 2 here. A big win for Morocco over Ghana.
Quartz EV Fluid, our latest innovation to ensure optimal temperature for your battery. Quartz by TotalEnergies, 70 years of innovation in lubricants for all types of engines.
Bon, vraiment, le plus important, c'était de gagner d'abord. Voilà, on vient de le faire et on remercie le bon Dieu. Et ça ne veut pas dire que c'est fini. Il nous reste un match à jouer encore. C'est toujours bien aussi d'être élu comme homme du match. Mais moi, je crois que le plus important, c'était de gagner. Et on vient de le faire et on rend grâce à Dieu. Et nous voulons aussi que ça continue dans ce même sens-là. Inch'Allah. Mali. Bon, laissez bien, aujourd'hui, le Mali n'est plus à présenter. C'est une grande nation de football. Voilà, maintenant, nous allons essayer de gagner. Bien vrai qu'on sait que ça ne serait pas un match facile, mais j'espère qu'on va se donner les moyens pour vraiment avoir une qualification avec eux. Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Day 2 at the Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations in Group B. Saw 2011 champions Gabon take on Niger, the tournament debutants, who impressed. So met well in their opening draw against defending champions Egypt. And in the early stages of the game, it was in fact Niger taking the game to Gabon. Abdul Kairu finding the net there, but finding that effort cancelled for offside. Another good effort here from Jeremy Obune for Gabon. Went over the bar. A spill from the Niger goalkeeper caused some moments of concern at the back for Niger. But they managed to get through that. At half-time, it was 0-0. The game ebbs and flows into the second half. Gabon looking slightly better, slightly more fluid, but not really creating any real chances. And then Michel Mbula fouled Abdel Rahim in the box. And Abdul Mamouni, the captain, stepped up to slot home the penalty. Niger's first ever goal at this level. put them into the lead on the hour mark. After that, Gabon tried to attack, but still couldn't really find any fluency in and around the Niger box. Not really too much for Yan Naim, the goalkeeper, to worry about. And that was that. Niger winning. They go joint top of the group with Egypt.
Yeah, we were waiting for you guys. Excuse me, do you need this? No. Okay, you can get settled so that we can start? Okay, thank you. Wahid? Wahid? No, we have to... Can we get started, colleagues? Okay, thank you so much for joining us once again, and welcome to our post-match press conference after today's match number 8 of the TotalEnergies Under-23 Africa Cup of Nations. I'm joined by Coach Inyambi. Coach, your team has lost 1-0, the second loss in the group. Just what's your general impression after today's performance, Coach?
Merci encore. C'est une impression de déception. C'est tout à fait normal. Maintenant, il faut tirer les leçons de la situation et puis peut-être retravailler. Voilà.
Colleagues, please, can we get settled? And if you have a question for Coach, please just introduce yourself and the media house that you're representing. Please, can we get settled?
Coach, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Rodrigue Bekay, le sportif. Quel est votre plus grand regret au terme de cette participation après cette élimination?
C'est d'être éliminé, forcément. Ça, c'est regrettable. Mais je pense qu'après, il faut tirer les leçons. Il y a forcément des choses qui n'ont pas marché. Et après, il faut voir comment il faut construire tout ça, quoi. Oui.
Coach, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Kennedy Ondo, le sportif. Coach, lorsque vous avez été nommé à la tête de la Fédération de football, il était question de qualifier l'équipe pour la AFCONU23, ce qui a été fait. C'était de qualifier également l'équipe pour les Jeux Olympiques 2024 à Paris. Au terme des 2 premières prestations du Gabon, le Gabon a concédé 2 défaites et automatiquement éliminé pour les JO. selon vous, qu'est-ce qui n'a pas marché? Qu'est-ce qui n'a pas marché pour que vous puissiez atteindre votre objectif? Merci.
Après, je pense qu'il y a deux paramètres qui permettent à une équipe d'être performante. Il y a l'organisation, il y a le technique. Certainement, il y a des choses à voir soit dans l'un, soit dans l'autre. Et tirer les leçons. Oui, il y a des objectifs quand on vous enseigne, lorsque vous prenez une équipe. Après, ça peut arriver même au meilleur. Il y a des périodes comme ça. Le match d'aujourd'hui, le Gabon a été sans. Les garçons, ils ont essayé, c'est pas passé. Bon, voilà, c'est le foot.
Coach, la dernière fois, en conférence d'avant-match, on parlait d'une certaine indiscipline des joueurs. Et des joueurs qui jouent personnel, sans compter sur le groupe. Est-ce que vous pensez que les mêmes effets qui nous ont amenés à perdre le match contre le Mali se sont reproduits ce soir, face au MENA?
Je ne pense pas avoir évoqué une situation de discipline, d'indiscipline de toutes les conférences de presse que j'ai animées ici. Je peux simplement dire que les différentes défaites sont liées à un certain nombre de paramètres techniques liés au football. Ils ont joué, à des moments ils ont respecté les consignes, à d'autres pas. C'est des jeunes, tout le monde va tirer les leçons de la situation. On ne va pas imputer ça à une personne qui aurait fait telle ou telle chose. Je ne pense pas qu'il y a un problème de discipline dans mon groupe.
Coach, bonsoir. Moi, c'est Damana Abdoulaye, l'officier média du Niger.
Oui.
Alors, coach, votre équipe a de la qualité, il faut le reconnaître. Moi, j'aimerais juste savoir en quoi ce litige qui vous est opposé face au Cameroun, à un moment donné sur le Gabon, après sur le Cameroun, en quoi cela a-t-il entaché la bonne organisation ou freiné votre ardeur dans cette compétition?
Pardon, je n'ai pas entendu votre nom, s'il vous plaît.
Damana Abdoulaye, officier média du Niger.
Monsieur Damana, vraiment, merci pour cette question. C'est une très bonne question que vous me posez parce que le foot ne reprend pas seulement au terrain. Et effectivement, ça a pu jouer. Un jour vous partez, un jour vous ne partez pas. Donc cette situation a forcément eu des conséquences sur la préparation qui s'est fait un peu à la hâte. Et je pense que les équipes qui représentent les pays, c'est des équipes souveraines qui appartiennent à des États. Donc l'État ne peut pas comme ça s'engager s'il n'a pas l'assurance que son équipe va participer à un challenge. Du coup, ça a eu un petit effet et du coup, ça c'est normal. Donc je pense que ça a eu un impact sur la préparation qui se répercute aujourd'hui sur les gosses, pas à 100%. On ne va pas les imputer les actions début manquées. Après ça, c'est le travail. Voilà quoi. Mais ça a eu un impact psychologique.
Any more questions, colleagues?
Coach, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Abdraman Ousmane, maman de l'agence nigérienne de presse ANP. Vous venez d'être éliminé par la Corée.
Déjà? On a encore un match là. Tu nous écartes déjà?
Oui, pour sauver l'honneur.
Ah, d'accord.
Vous venez donc d'être battu par la Corée, équipe nigérienne, qui, en conférence de presse d'avant-match, on avait eu l'impression que vous avez été trop modeste. Par contre, le coach nigérien avait dit que lui, il va battre l'équipe gabonaise. Mais vous avez un peu eu peur déjà. Le mental, ça avait été joué de l'entame du match?
Non, c'est pas une histoire de mental. Je pense que le match de ce soir, c'est joué sur des actions comme ça. Il y a eu une action, penalty, ils ont marqué. C'est des situations de jeu. Ça n'a rien à voir avec le mental. Vous pensez que l'équipe gabonaise est venue pour perdre cet après-midi? J'ai besoin de moi, venez vous dire ici, ouais, je vais gagner demain. Ça ne se passe pas comme ça. Le foot, c'est sur le terrain. Et le Niger a joué sur le terrain. Maintenant, il y a des paramètres exogènes qui peuvent interférer dans la préparation ou dans la préparation psychologique d'une équipe. D'ailleurs, je vais vous rappeler que Le problème du Gabon a été entaché d'un certain nombre de situations qui ont tout de suite eu un impact. Ce n'est pas aussi facile que ça. Après, mon confrère en face, il y a 2 jours sans, il a fait un match nul, il est venu, il a gagné aujourd'hui. Bon, c'est le foot. Non, on ne va pas imputer ça à des prédictions. Personne ne peut faire une prédiction. Le Brésil n'a pas fait de prédiction, ils ont perdu 7-1, 7-0 chez eux. Donc c'est le foot, quoi. Voilà.
Any more questions?
Bonsoir, coach.
Bonsoir.
Abdel Nasser, Yaye, FISPORT. Le Niger vient de vous battre 1-0. Comment avez-vous trouvé cette équipe du Niger?
C'est une bonne équipe. C'est une très bonne équipe. Je pense que, je vous l'ai dit déjà lors de la dernière conférence de presse, le Niger n'a pas été nommé pour participer à cette phase finale. Ils ont bien gagné des équipes pour arriver là, sur 54 pays. Donc, faire un match nul contre l'Égypte, battre le Gabon, je pense qu'elle n'est pas là en balade. C'est une très bonne équipe. Après, c'est le foot. Voilà.
Colleagues, we'll get the last question if there is any.
Oui, coach, on a vu vos joueurs qui ont eu du mal à sortir du terrain après le coup de sifflet final. Comment allez-vous faire pour remonter le moral à ces enfants pour jouer le match samedi contre l'Égypte? Comment allez-vous faire?
C'est mon job. Ça, c'est mon job. Ils vont jouer. C'est le foot. Ça arrive à n'importe quel gosse de cette génération. Il sait qu'il est éliminé. Là, sur le coup, c'est normal. Vous, à sa place, vous feriez quoi? La fête? Non, je ne pense pas. Après, il ne faut pas les en vouloir pour ça. Oui, parce qu'ils n'ont pas gagné. Nous n'avons pas gagné. Mais après, le tournoi prendra fin lors du dernier match. Ils vont jouer. C'est le foot.
Thank you so much, colleagues, for joining us. If you have more questions for the coach, please, you can catch him in the mixed zone. Thank you so much, coach, and sorry for the loss once again.
Merci.
Thank
Merci
you.
encore. Merci encore.
Yeah. Are they working?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fine, do.
Oui, ça marche.
Good evening once again, colleagues. We are now joined by our player of the match after today's game, Abdou Amadou. Abdou, congratulations. Just your comment after your performance today and the win for your team.
Bonsoir à vous aussi d'abord. C'est toujours bon d'être élu homme du match, mais je crois que le plus important c'était de gagner et on vient de le faire. Et voilà, on remercie Dieu de nous avoir donné les 3 points aujourd'hui. Voilà, maintenant il nous reste un match qu'on doit préparer, Inch'Allah.
Do we have any questions for our player of the match?
Bonsoir, capitaine.
Oui, bonsoir.
Félicitations pour la victoire.
Oui, merci beaucoup, merci.
qu'est-ce qui est intéressant en tant que capitaine de l'équipe et vous avez donné 3 points à votre équipe? Qu'est-ce que vous ressentez actuellement?
Bon, être capitaine d'une équipe, d'abord, c'est une grande responsabilité qui m'a été donnée par le coach. On vient de gagner comme ça serait pas un match, ça n'a pas été un match facile d'abord. Avant le match même, le coach nous a fait comprendre que ça serait pas un match facile et vous l'avez vu. Donc moi je suis content, On vient de gagner, c'est bien.
Bonsoir Mouni.
Oui, bonsoir.
Alors, vous dédiez ce trophée à qui?
Bon, je crois que ce trophée, je le dédie d'abord à l'ensemble des Nigériens, d'abord à mes coéquipiers. Voilà. Ce trophée, c'est pour la nation nigérienne.
We can get the last question for our player of the match today, colleagues.
Bonsoir Mounir.
Oui, bonsoir.
Félicitations pour la victoire et aussi pour avoir été élu l'homme du match.
Oui, merci.
Lors de la première rencontre, pour un peu revenir, on a vu un Mounir méconnaissable, qui n'était pas vraiment en forme. Mais est-ce qu'à dire qu'après cette rencontre, vous vous êtes parlé? Parce qu'aujourd'hui, on a vu vraiment le vrai visage de Mounir.
Oui, bon, c'est le football, ça arrive même aux grands joueurs. Voilà, après le match, le coach, après le match, le coach m'a fait comprendre que vraiment, je me suis pas donné d'abord, physiquement d'abord, et moi-même après le match, je l'ai senti, je lui ai dit, et on a essayé de parler, et il m'a essayé de me revenir, de me motiver pour ce match-là.
Thank you so much, Abdou, and congratulations once again.
Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. C'est bon?
It's fine, yeah? Is it working? Good evening once again, colleagues, and welcome to our last post-match press conference. We are joined by Coach Zachariah Ibrahim. Coach, congratulations for the 3 points. Just your general impression after your team's performance today.
Merci. Donc, nous sommes très heureux d'avoir gagné ce match. Ce n'était pas fait d'avance parce que vous savez, avant même le match, la conférence d'avant-match, on disait que ça va être un match difficile. Et on l'a vu, ça s'est joué sur des petits détails. Et en tout cas, on méritait ce match parce que moi, je pense que dans le contenu, on a été bon, meilleur que l'adversaire.
Thank you for the opening remarks, Coach. Colleagues, do we have any questions for the coach? Please do introduce yourself to the coach and the media house that you're representing. Thank you.
Coach Akira, bonsoir. Kennedy Ondo, Plus Sport Plus. Alors, coach, en conférence d'avant-match, vous avez la certitude que vous allez battre cette équipe du Gabon parce que c'était votre objectif. Alors, coach, durant ce match, à quel niveau vous avez senti que votre équipe pouvait le faire?
Merci. Donc, effectivement, on l'avait dit avant, n'est-ce pas, le match, parce qu'on avait envie, n'est-ce pas, envie d'aller vraiment jouer
cette qualification pour les JO. Moi, je crois que c'est dans le mental que ça s'est passé. Et aussi techniquement, je pense que vraiment notre équipe a été bonne ce soir, comparativement au match contre l'Égypte où on a vraiment beaucoup douté. Donc vraiment, ce soir, je pense que vraiment, il y a eu un équilibre et les joueurs ont répondu vraiment à tout point de vue.
Alors coach, aujourd'hui vous êtes à égalité de points avec l'Égypte, 4 points, et le match face au Mali sera une finale. Alors au regard de la débauche d'énergie fournie par vous Poulain ce soir, est-ce que vous êtes sûr que l'équipe sera au point pour affronter cette équipe du Mali qui, il faut le dire, fait peur à travers son jeu qui va très vite, son jeu de possession? Est-ce que vos gars seront prêts physiquement pour battre cette équipe du Mali samedi prochain?
Oui, c'est vrai, c'est pas facile. Je crois que le Mali, c'est une très bonne équipe qui joue bien au football. Donc, tout va se jouer certainement de la récupération. Très malheureusement, on n'a pas beaucoup de temps, et le Mali et nous. Dès demain matin, Inch'Allah, on va tous aller pour Rabat. Donc, en tout cas, ce match va se jouer pour l'équipe. En tout cas, je pense qui serait reposée le mieux. Donc, et qu'il y aura beaucoup plus de fraîcheur. Donc, la fraîcheur va faire la différence contre le Mali, Inch'Allah. La fraîcheur physique, bien sûr, et même mentale.
Oui, bonjour coach. Diaty Arnaud du média MK Sport. Déjà, félicitations pour la victoire. Merci. Et selon vous, quels sont les aspects de jeu que votre équipe doit améliorer pour les prochains matchs?
C'est dans la phase de transition offensive. C'est là où vraiment ça peine. Nous avons beaucoup de velléités offensives, mais malheureusement, on ne va pas au bout. Et ça, c'est vraiment regrettable, entre guillemets. Donc, il va falloir vraiment travailler là-dessus pour qu'on soit beaucoup plus tueur, n'est-ce pas, devant les buts adverses.
Coach, bonsoir et félicitations pour la victoire.
Merci.
Contre l'Égypte, le MENA a subi. Et cet après-midi, face au Gabon, quand on regarde les statistiques du match, le MENA a encore subi. Et vous le dites vous-même, ça s'est passé sur des détails. Et vous savez que face au Mali, forcément, un va tomber. Ça sera quoi la stratégie? Parce que là, sur les deux matchs, le MENA subit. Quelle sera la stratégie pour ne pas subir face au Mali?
La stratégie, M. Martin, on va la garder pour nous-mêmes. On sait que ça va être un match extrêmement difficile contre une très bonne équipe malienne qu'on respecte beaucoup. Mais nous avons nos qualités. On va jouer avec en tout cas nos qualités. On sait qu'il y a beaucoup de scénarios qui rentrent en jeu dans ce match. Et nous allons tout faire en tout cas pour nous qualifier sur ce match contre le Mali le 1er juillet prochain, Inch'Allah.
Can we get the last two questions, please?
Coach, bonsoir et félicitations.
Merci.
Vous venez là d'obtenir 3 points sur le penalty. Revenons sur le premier match. Votre attaque n'avait pratiquement pas fait grand-chose. Même aujourd'hui, le but avait mais on a vu vous insister trop sur Salim Boulhassan. Alors qu'on a constaté, à chaque fois que vous faites un changement offensif, l'attaque fait trop de mouvements. Pourquoi vous insistez trop sur le choix sur Salim?
C'est un choix sportif, c'est un choix du coach. Salim est mon numéro 9. Salim a marqué dans les qualifications, vous n'êtes pas sans savoir. C'est pratiquement le meilleur buteur. Et même dans les matchs amicaux, il a marqué. Peut-être qu'il est dans le dur sur les deux matchs. Mais certainement contre le Mali, il va se réveiller et il va montrer son meilleur visage, Inch'Allah. Je l'espère en tout cas.
Any more questions, colleagues?
Oui, bonsoir coach. Comment prévoyez-vous capitaliser sur cette victoire pour le prochain match contre le Mali?
C'est bien, on a gagné. On va voyager demain. On va beaucoup se reposer parce que ça va se jouer, je le disais en début, que ça va se jouer vraiment sur la récupération. et la fraîcheur et physique et mentale. Et c'est là que nous allons essayer d'agir en tout cas sur le mental de ces joueurs pour qu'ils reviennent très fort pour le match contre le Mali qui sera une finale, n'est-ce pas? Je crois que nous aurons une chance, déjà on a une avance d'un point et nous allons tout faire en tout cas pour maintenir cette avance-là jusqu'au coup de sifflet final, Inch'Allah.
A last question, if there's any, before we excuse the coach.
Peut-être, coach, revenir un peu sur ce match-là. Alors, comment avez-vous trouvé cette équipe gabonaise qui, il faut le dire, est passée à côté des plusieurs actions de but durant notamment la première période?
Moi, je pense que c'est une bonne équipe. C'est une bonne équipe avec des joueurs vraiment de qualité. Et certainement qu'ils ont été perturbés, le coach l'a dit, par un fait administratif qui vraiment ne relève pas de la compétence, n'est-ce pas, de l'encadrement technique malheureusement. Et ça, ce n'est pas facile. Et moi, je me mets à la place de cet entraîneur. Il a été très courageux. Et vraiment, il a essayé, mais au finish, ça n'a pas marché. Mais c'est comme ça. Quand on te dit que c'est toi qui es qualifié, demain on te dit que non, c'est une autre équipe, ce n'est pas facile. Mentalement, ce n'est pas facile à gérer. Vraiment. Donc vraiment, j'encourage beaucoup l'équipe gabonaise. Vraiment, ils ont des individualités, une très bonne équipe, de très bons joueurs. Et certainement, l'entraîneur on va lui permettre de continuer à travailler vraiment pour que cette équipe soit beaucoup plus performante à l'avenir.
Thank you so much, colleagues, for joining us, and thank you so much, coach. Congratulations once again.
Merci beaucoup, madame. Bismillah.
paramètres qui permettent à une équipe d'être performante. Il y a l'organisation,
match. Et ensuite, nous avons, ce qui fait mal, c'est que nous avons pris le même but que contre le Gabon. Alors, on a beaucoup insisté sur ça, sur le début du match, et pour ce flanc de nos adversaires. On n'a pas été capable de se concentrer sur une erreur où la défense est montée trop haute. Avec la vitesse des attaquants, on a été surpris. Ensuite, on a essayé de bien revenir dans le match, on a posé le jeu, on a eu quelques occasions, on n'a pas pu scorer. Et en deuxième mi-temps, je pense que le carton rouge aussi nous a fait beaucoup de mal, même si après ça, nous avons eu quelques occasions de scorer. Pour moi, c'est partie remise. Il nous reste encore un match à jouer. Contre le Niger, on va essayer quand même de le gagner, de se qualifier.
Colleagues, do we have any questions for the coach? Please, with a show of hands, just introduce yourself and the media house that you're representing.
Coach, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Suleiman Koulibaly, Radio Clédou, Bamako. Alors, coach, vous l'avez si bien dit, hein, contre le Gabon, une mauvaise entame de match, contre l'Égypte, une mauvaise. Alors, le troisième match, ça sera contre le Niger. Alors, comment vous voyez ce match-là? Parce que déjà, je pense que le résultat de ce soir aussi, voilà, par rapport à notre match qui va arriver.
Oui, je pense que c'est... On n'a pas d'autre solution si on veut se qualifier. C'est de faire mieux que ce qu'on a produit aujourd'hui. C'est-à-dire encore d'insister sur le fait d'en éviter la défense, nous prendre des buts comme ça qui peuvent être évités. Et on va préparer encore, on va encore répéter ces mêmes choses et essayer de travailler à ce qui n'a pas marché. Vous avez aujourd'hui, on a eu un gros déficit au niveau de nos couloirs qui n'ont pas été vraiment à la hauteur. Donc on a changé de système en deuxième temps, on a essayé de passer en losange avec les attaquants pour quand même compenser le manque d'activité de nos couloirs qui ne revenaient pas du tout en première mi-temps, qui ont fait vraiment un non-match. Je pense qu'en deuxième mi-temps, ni le carton rouge, on pouvait quand même, je pense qu'on pouvait faire un jeu égal ou même revenir. Mais ça, c'est une autre histoire. Donc, le Niger aussi, c'est une autre histoire, c'est un autre match. C'est le dernier match. Heureusement qu'on a une chance, c'est le seul match qui nous reste, il faut le gagner.
Martin Radio, Canal 3 Niger. Coach, après cette défaite, je pense que ça doit être désormais une autre pression pour cette troisième rencontre, puisque quoi qu'on dise, le résultat de cet après-midi pour vous, vous prédestine directement à une finale de la poule. Vous pensez que ce match va être compliqué pour vous face au Niger?
Très compliqué. Le Niger a une belle équipe. C'est une équipe qui fait beaucoup de courses, qui est très athlétique, qui sait jouer au ballon comme nous. Nous sommes tous de l'Afrique de l'Ouest, on se connaît. C'est une équipe quand même qui est très athlétique et qui a pu quand même, par rapport à nous, à contenir l'Égypte. Nous, on n'a pas pu le faire, donc il faut vraiment se méfier de cette équipe nigérienne. Si on sait pas ce que les résultats vont donner aujourd'hui contre le Gabon, je pense que il nous faut avoir les 6 points coûte que coûte à Rabat, le premier.
M7 TV Mali. Oui. Vous venez de dire ainsi, le troisième match ce sera à Rabat, un déplacement pour vous et vos poulains. Ce sera un plus ou ça va être un moins, vu la distance entre les deux villes?
Un déplacement aussi pour l'adversaire. Donc je pense qu'il n'y aura pas de ski sur ce côté. Le Niger va se déplacer, on va se déplacer. Nous on a joué avant le Niger, on va avoir quelques heures de récupération, ils vont jouer bientôt. Donc je pense que ce côté, il n'y a pas trop de trucs, de skis à donner. La seule chose qu'il faut se remettre en cause, quand on va parler tout de suite aux garçons, de les dire qu'ils ont passé à côté, que rien n'est fini, c'est la compétition. Nous sommes dans les objectifs pour le moment, donc il faut essayer de se qualifier. Vous savez, jouer 10 contre 11, nous, la semaine passée, on l'a connu, avec les résultats que nous avons eu. Donc aujourd'hui, c'est le revers de la médaille aujourd'hui, donc nous, on était dans la même position. Surtout face à une équipe égyptienne qui a bien occupé, qui a eu le terrain intelligemment, ça a vraiment fait courir. Mais il faut remettre que les jeunes aussi ont donné les meilleurs de nous-mêmes. Ils se sont battus aujourd'hui, malgré qu'ils soient à 10 là, et vraiment ils ont produit du jeu. On a eu quelques occasions, il y a eu aussi quelques satisfactions dans les entrées. Donc tout ça, c'est des idées qui vont nous permettre aussi de un truc, un matelas de travail sur lequel on peut se reposer aussi, parce qu'on a vu de belles choses pour ceux qui sont rentrés. Et rappeler les autres aussi que ceux qui ont la chance de jouer le football, c'est pas le confort, ils ne sont pas dans leur confort, que l'équipe nationale, ça se mérite, et quand on vous donne le temps de jeu, les gens doivent mieux le maillot.
Do we have any more questions, colleagues? I guess there's none. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Coach, and sorry for the loss once again.
Merci. Merci.
No, we're doing the interview now. Yeah. Good? Okay. Arabic is one, right? Is it working? No, the other side. Is it okay? Is it too loud? No. You're good?
Yes.
Can we please get settled? Please, let's get settled. Thank you so much. I think we can get started. Good evening once again, colleagues. We are joined by the player of the match after today's match, Ibrahim Adel. Ibrahim, congratulations. Just your comment after today's game and your performance today.
والله الحمد لله. الصوت في مشكلة. الحمد لله طبعا بحمد ربنا أول حاجة على الجائزة وكده، الجائزة التانية، وأهم حاجة طبعا الحمد لله المكسب ده أهم شيء. اتبسطت النهارده، الروح كانت كويسة عن الماتش اللي فات. الماتش اللي فات حاولنا وكده بس ما كانش فيه توفيق، بس احنا الحمد لله احنا الأبطال واحنا حامل اللقب، فإن شاء الله ربنا يكرمنا بإذن الله الماتش الجاي ونكمل بإذن الله المكسب ونتصدر المجموعة إن شاء الله.
Do we have any questions for our player of the match?
شعورك يا كابتن ابراهيم وانت واخد احسن لاعب مرتين ورا بعض في المباراتين؟
الحمد لله طبعا ده فضل من عند ربنا، بس الحمد لله اهم حاجه ان الفريق كسب، ده اهم شيء، وان احنا نوصل لهدفنا، وان احنا ان شاء الله نتوج بالبطوله باذن الله ونوصل الاولمبياد باذن الله.
Please put the mic. You can put them on.
Okay. خليه ترجم لي
Sorry, put them on.
Okay, Adele, well done. What does it feel to be voted?
Sorry, just put them on. Someone is translating.
قول له دي مش بتترجم، دي ما فيش ترجمه، مش شغاله دي.
Is that better? Okay, thanks a lot. Adele, what does it mean to be voted man of the match after a very tough encounter that you have managed to win? And going forward, how do you look at the last group game for you?
الحمد لله طبعا النتيجة الحمد لله النهارده حاولنا واجتهدنا ووصلنا اللي احنا عايزينه. المباراة طبعا الجاية هتبقى صعبة، مفيش فريق ضعيف، بس احنا هنحاول نمشي على نفس الخطة طبعا بإذن الله ونكسب. الماتش الأول ما كانش فيه توفيق، بس إن شاء الله ربنا يكرمنا يا رب إن شاء الله الماتش الجاي كده ونصعد أول مجموعة. والحمد لله أنا مبسوط طبعا إن أنا خدت الجايزة تاني مرة، وإن شاء الله ربنا يكرم برضو اللي جاي إن شاء الله.
Thank you so much for joining us, Adele, and all the best in the next match.
شكرا. Thank you. تمام؟ ما كانتش شغالة، كان إنجليزي برضه. لا.
تعالى اظبطها لي كده بعد اذن حضرتك علشان في كلمتين مهمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. انا سامع نفسي. حد يعمل لي تكست كده عربي انجلش او عربي فرنش كده قناه واحد. اوكي عربي. بسم الله. بسم الله يلا.
Maybe he can get it to avoid in case it rings and then in the middle of a press conference until the phone. Maybe he can keep it to avoid movements in the middle of. Okay, thank you so much. We can get started? Thank you. I think we can get started, colleagues. We can get settled, please. Good evening once again. I'm joined by our winning coach for today, Coach Mikali. Coach, congratulations. Just what do you make of this result, especially that you're defending champions?
resultado. Shukran, thank you. É uma partida muito difícil. Sabíamos que ia ser dessa forma. O importante hoje era ganhar o jogo. Agora, com toda tranquilidade, porque ganhamos o jogo. Era para eu estar até mais feliz aqui. Mas confesso que estou um pouco preocupado. Porque tenho acompanhado os jogos, todos os jogos. Tenho visto pênaltis sendo marcados. E o jogo passado nós tivemos um pênalti claríssimo que nós temos a imagem. بالإضافة إلى مباراتنا السابقة مع منتخب النيجر كان لنا ضربة جزاء واضحة que não foi marcado. ولم تحسب. A alegação foi porque no momento o VAR não estava funcionando. واتبلغ إن قالوا إن البار لا يعمل. Hoje o VAR funcionou o tempo todo. النهارده في خلال كل أوقات المباراة. Primeiro tempo, tenho informações, me falaram que houve o pênalti. Segundo tempo, outro. Só gostaria que houvesse um pouco mais de atenção. أنا فقط بحب أنبه بكل الاحترام ولجميع لجنة الحكام وجميع المسؤولين em relação a essa situação إن بعض المواقف بهذا الشكل porque isso pode colocar trabalho todo a perder. لأن ممكن حاجة أو من هذا القبيل ممكن تضيع تعب أحد الفرق. E nós acreditamos muito em quem faz futebol. واحنا طبعا فاهمين كويس جدا جدا الظروف المحيطه بكره القدم. Queremos futebol não só aqui, mas em todo o mundo cada vez mais limpo. احنا عاوزين نرى كره قدم على اعلى مستوى ليس فقط هنا في المنطقه العربيه ولكن في جميع اجزاء العالم. Isso é o grande slogan da FIFA, né? وطبعا احنا بنشكر الفيفا وجميع المسؤولين على هذه الامور. Então eu só queria deixar esse comentário. فقط انا حبيت اسيب هذا التعليق واكرر تاني بكل الاحترام ولكل الناس المسؤوله. Porque é normal, erros acontecem com todo mundo, eu também erro toda hora. دي طبعا بيحصل في كل الاماكن في العالم وعلى طول يعني هذه المواقف. Só gostaria de pouquinho mais de atenção com a nossa equipe em relação a essas coisas. ولكن انا احب ان الفت النظر لهذه الاشياء وهذه المواقف اللي بيتعرض لها فريقي احيانا. Thank you. شكرا جزيلا.
Do we have questions for the coach, colleagues?
Congratulations, Coach Mikali. Very quickly, the first game was 0-0 for you. Today you've won 1-0, and your team continues to create so many scoring chances, but not taking them. Is it something that worries you, that your team is creating chances, but not taking them? Because as the tournament gets on, it will get much tighter, and teams have to take the chances that they get. Is it something that worries you?
Algumas palavras, ele me pede.
Estou falando, senhor, que o primeiro jogo para nós estamos empatados 0-0 e hoje hemos ganado este jogo e nosso time, nossa seleção seguindo perdendo oportunidades, sobretudo em a zona adelante. E depois com o campeonato que temos muitos jogos mais difíceis depois. O que vamos fazer?
Tranquilidade, fazer o que o Ibrahim fez hoje, que fez muito bem, fez gol incrível.
بيقول النهارده لازم نبقى هاديين ونفكر وحيي الكابتن ابراهيم على الهدف الرائع اللي احرزه اليوم.
Temos também o Osama que está jogando muito para a equipe, está se dedicando muito.
وعندنا هو بيتكلم على الخط الهجومي لمنتخب مصر وعندنا ايضا كابتن اسامه لعيب على اعلى مستوى.
Ota, Messi, a hora que a bola começar a entrar.
ميسي لاعبين هايلين جدا ولكن لسه.
Como entrou hoje, nos traz mais confiança. Na hora que a bola entrar, como entrou hoje,
لما الكرة بتدخل زي ما حصل النهارده في احراز الهدف
nos traz mais confiança.
طبعا احراز الاهداف بتدي ثقة للمنتخب وللفريق.
Consequentemente, nós vamos aproveitar melhor essas oportunidades.
ولكن ان شاء الله مع الوقت واوعدك ان احنا سوف نستغل جميع الفرص التي تتاح لنا في المباريات القادمة.
Estávamos pouco pressionados.
احنا طبعا كنا مضغوطين في هذه المباراة.
E o importante para nós era vencer esse jogo.
ولكن كان مهم جدا جدا بالنسبة لنا وبالنسبة لمنتخبنا ان احنا نفوز بالثلاث نقاط اليوم.
E conseguimos.
وحصلنا على الثلاث نقاط وكان هذا الهدف من هذه المباراة.
Nos preparar melhor para que a gente possa também vencer Gabon.
نجهز نفسنا بشكل افضل في المباريات القادمة والايام القادمة لاننا فعلا زي ما حضرتك عقبت وقلت ان في مباراة صعبة في مسير البطولة. شكرا. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Okay.
Do we have any more questions for the coach? If there's none, then we come to the end of our post-match. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us, and congratulations once again.
Felicidades, senhor.
Thank you very much.
شكرا. شكرا سيدي.